David, you remember you were talking about the Atunsu murder, and I was saying that it has a certain correlation, the way the man was, grabbed and all that. Now, when you come to the incident that happened on November 16, 2021, where 5 persons, including a 14-year-old, was arrested for robbery on the Nkranza Highway. The robbery incident that happened on the Adiemra Mampon Road involving a driver. Actually, the driver identified 4 of the suspects as being the one that attacked him. So the 15th November incident happened at Mampon. The 16th, the incident happened at Nkranza, and the driver could identify 4 of them. So therefore, what does it tell you? It tells you that they may be the same syndicate operating in the region. Again, David, I've told you that the 14-year-old was involved. Now look at the guy on the motorbike. If they can go back, you see the guy in red.
All right, so Kate, let's go back. And Kate is the lady helping us with all the videos on Facebook right now. So yes. This is the one you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the face of the guy. You can clearly see this is a teenager.
Oh yes.
And David, for me, it's the brazen bravado. They don't cover their face. And it's alarming. When you go through the budget, one of the key highlights you see when it comes to security is that the finance minister is talking about expansion of the CCTV camera systems nationwide, and also establishing a regional monitoring unit to be able to monitor some of these things. David, for me, with no scintilla of doubt, if you're able to do some of these things and monitor them, we can be able to arrest some of these persons. Because even the way they ride the motorbike, the motorcycle, you can identify it in a certain fashion. The minister also talks about our cyber security authority, which is not what we are discussing today. But David, as you are growing with digitization and all that, they also the making our framework a little bit susceptible to some of these internet fraudsters and all that. Then also,
and that is why they talk about the 1.75 levy, the e-levy, because it's going to cater for the cyber bit as well.
When you also check the budget of the Ministry of Interior, which deals with the police, the defense, which deals with the Ghana Forces for external defense and all that, there have been some increments in their budget, and also the police is registering some possible recruitment next year. We've seen the recruitment exercise that is currently ongoing. So, David, there's a lot of things that the minister is saying. But David, I always say that we should depart the talkability and see more of action. When you go to Accra, my friends tell me there's visibility. You see the people on horses, you see the dogs on the street.
The K9 units.
Yes, the K9. You see the shuttle system of police. And for me, one of the commanders I love so much, because I came to Kumasi in 2014 when I came to KNUST, you could see the presence of the police, visibility. I remember when you get to Amakum, there used to be a small tent. At least you see 5 policemen there. So it will even deter you. But now there's no police visibility. So I think that the high command in the region must increase the visibility of the police in the region. Again, there are certain areas who need to have police stations. Do you know that for where I stay, Asafo, there's no police station? If something happens, you have to go to Prempa Assembly or the Zongo police station or Asokwa.
Yeah.
We need to tackle some of this, even if it's a container or a police unit. It's good because, David, the crimes are heinous. They are murdering people. And David, you see, one thing that is even scary is that they waylay these traders who are going to, a commandant, whatever, to get tomatoes and all that. They take your personal effect, they take your money, and you're not even guaranteed of the safety of your life.
That's the most important bit.
They even rape some of these women.
And you know that not too long ago, around Maxima, a lady also, met her on time of death when she was also robbed by some people, and she died. Now, one of the key things that we need to be mindful of, and we're showing all these videos on Facebook because I keep saying that we all need to watch them and learn from them. So, this story we talked about, that happening at Eugene, where we're saying that this robbers shot the father, a 44-year-old man, in the presence of his 12-year-old son. That they used the son as bait.
Yes.
They use the son as bait. And this same video, if you're on Facebook right now, just follow us. On this same video on Facebook right now, you can tell that this guy got up to open the door because I'm sure that when they had arrested or accosted or picked up the other stuff from outside, they will get to the door and they will call this guy. So this guy will say, "Oh, he's a colleague, staff member. Let me open the door," and then they get in together. So look at him right now. So he's also scared. So Kate, take it back and listeners, join us on Facebook and let's all learn some of these things. So this is the beginning. So you can tell he's seated down calmly. You get it now. So he's seated calmly on his phone. And I'm sure that there will be a knock or a call on him to open